What's up?
Okay, so we have here MJ, Marjohn Abelardo, one of the best coaches in competition prep in New Zealand, and he's got many clients all over the world, helped them reach their goals, and many athletes get some medals. And we got here the Joe factor.
Yes.
Tell us, Joe, how many medals have you got?
Got to count now.
Yeah, like maybe 50? Is that a good
I
amount?
think like what I did 2016.
Yes.
There was one in that. Fitness model.
You got about six,
Yeah, I think I have
seven medals.
So you're good on the six-pack side of the right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a few questions. I think many people would like to know.
Cool.
So I see many people in the gym going for months and months and still not changing that much. People trying to lose weight, never losing weight. People trying to gain weight, never gaining weight. Why do you think is going wrong there?
Okay. Probably the number one thing is they're not consistent.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of beginners just want the quick fix. If they're trying to get bigger, they'll automatically resort to what's the best protein powder.
Mm-hmm.
What are the best supplements, or are we allowed to talk about performance enhancing here? Yeah, cool. So let's say, or performance enhancing drugs. Now we're in the era where it's just performance enhancing drugs is just so easy. They just want to resort to that straight away, and they don't focus on the main thing, which is food.
Yeah.
Food, and when you're at the gym, getting a sound plan, sound training program, and actually sticking to it, and not trying to rush it. Yeah, and that's for just trying to put on weight or gaining lean muscle. For losing weight, Joey, what do you think?
I think people are just lazy, to be honest. I think there's a lot of lazy people out there.
Yeah.
I think with losing weight, biggest problem is overall calories people consume. I feel like people have the mentality which they'll eat clean 5 days of the week, go to the weekend, and they'll go from eating, say, 2,000 calories a day. They'll hit the weekend, they'll be eating 4,000 or 5,000 calories both those days, plus the drinking on top, which is a lot of calories.
Yeah.
And that if you spread that 4,000 and get an overall, you're eating quite a bit. And that's why they don't lose weight, I find. And people who just don't put on size is food. And watch them in the gym, and you'll see why they're lazy.
They're not really lifting.
They're good. They're good with their thumbs.
They're focusing on other people. They're focusing on their phone more. Heck, I'm guilty of it. I'll be on my phone, but I'm not trying to sound thingy or anything. But I can get away with it because I've already got the foundation. I've competed numerous times. Like if you've already got, so I can get away with it. But if you're a beginner, and you're trying to get quick results and all that, well then put in the work. Like Joey said, it's just pure laziness and just not being honest to yourself, eh?
Yeah, it's a whole lying. Lying to yourself that you're eating enough food or you're doing enough training
and just consistency. They're not consistent. They say they are. Like I have a lot of clients, been coaching for 4 or 5 years now. They say, I'm consistent. Then why aren't you growing? I just tell them straight. I'm just very brutally honest coach. I'm like, then why aren't you fucking growing?
So getting on the nutrition fact, some people trying to lose weight, and what they do is like eat an apple and then maybe a bowl of salad, and that's it every day, and they think that they're not eating well, and not eating enough, and that will help them lose weight. Do you think that's a healthy way of losing weight?
Nah.
Just like eating apple, you mean?
No, like eating an apple or maybe a salad. That's under eating. So is that a way to get a six-pack?
The thing is, you'll never get a good physique doing that. Firstly, your body will go catabolic, and it'll start eating at the muscle for protein source. Mm-hmm. So you're never gonna. So when the whole thing, I find that one thing that gets me is the word toning.
Yeah.
I don't believe in toning. There's no such thing as toning. You either lose weight or you gain weight.
Mm-hmm.
And people always say to me, I want to tone. What can I do to tone? I say, well, you're going to first have to lose weight so your muscle mass, you can see the shape. And that is what your definition of toning is.
Yeah.
It's just...
People think to lose weight is eating less. It's not. it's eating the right foods. And in some cases, actually, in a lot of cases, a lot of my clients, they get shocked. And I give them the plan, I send them the plan. They're like, whoa, that's a lot of food, coach. And I'm like, well, just try it. You haven't even tried it yet and you're already complaining. So they'll go and try it, obviously because they're paid a good amount of money. And they try it. And then I said, just be consistent. Don't take any shortcuts, don't miss meals. And they see it. You'll find it hard for the first maybe 2 or 3 days because it's a lot of food. You're not used to it. And then they come back to me in, let's say, a week and a half, 2 weeks. They're like, wow, I've been eating this much food, but I'm starting to actually see it in the mirror, like I'm losing weight.
So it doesn't really matter if you're eating too much or too less. It's what you're eating exactly that will contribute to whether you're losing or...
It's calories in, calories out, but you can keep it simple, You don't really need a coach, Eat clean, but just in moderation.
Yeah, because you can eat a lot of veggies with low calories, so it's volume, but the calories are less.
Yeah.
And
but like I said, you can get catabolic because if you're just eating an apple and maybe a salad a day,
no protein,
and there's no protein, you're gonna lose a lot of muscle, you're gonna lose a lot of weight, but you're just not gonna feel great.
It's a quick weight loss.
Yeah.
You lose a lot of water retention as well, so you'll lose scales. Yeah, you'll lose weight. But as soon as you throw in the food, throw in the carbs and stuff again, it's going to go straight back.
Yeah.
People don't really understand macros.
Yeah.
How much protein.
And they're very basic. Just get MyFitnessPal.
Yeah.
It's all other reviews. It's easy.
Get MyFitnessPal. But the thing is, a lot of people see Joe's right. You can get MyFitnessPal. It's free. But what people do wrong, they get all this, fancy apps and all that, but they don't stick to it.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is consistency. You can have the best coach in the world, you can have the best diet, you can have the best whatever, but if you're not following it, it doesn't mean shit, right? Right? Like I have clients that just don't see any results or very minimal result because they're not consistent.
So how do people keep themselves motivated to continue the plan? Keep it as a lifestyle, not just a temporary fix. How do people motivate themselves?
I find don't overdo it. Don't start day one, 7 days a week.
Yes.
Let's go, like that attitude. I say to everyone, I always ask people at the start of a plan, how much days can you train a week? And everyone always says 7.
Yeah.
I think I had one person who said 5.
Yeah.
I would say sweet, we'll do 4.
Yeah, do 4.
Always start 4.
Less is more sometimes.
Even 2 days.
Yeah.
If they can just consistently go, I always say set a day. So say you got Wednesday and Friday. Every single Wednesday and Friday, no matter what, you are in the gym.
Yeah.
Even if you're just to do your warm up, I guarantee it's just showing up.
Yeah.
You'll do it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the key is just
show up.
Show up. Keep it simple and don't try and go, 7 days. It's got to be like this, and it just gets too daunting.
Yeah.
And it just gets too overwhelming.
Especially
It's too overwhelming. Yeah.
Starting, it's a lot of stress on your body if you have to train 7 days and train every single muscle group. Have you ever felt it when your whole body's sore?
Yeah.
And you wake up in the morning and you feel physically sick because your body is like, I feel like it's like a sponge and it's just soaking up every little bit of water you're giving it.
Yeah.
And so you eat and you feel good for about 2 minutes and then you're hungry again, you're still drained. So
yeah. Well, I felt that the first day I went to the gym. Next day I didn't want to go because I'm sore all over.
Yeah.
See, that's what I mean. Like,
take it one step at a time.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's move on to girls.
Okay.
Alright.
Girls think that they don't want to lift heavy weight because they don't want to grow muscles and look like a bodybuilder. Do you think that's
biggest
possible?
myth? That's the biggest myth. So
I see girls like lifting 2 kilogram dumbbells.
Yeah, that's the biggest myth. So all my girls in my team, they look amazing. I basically tell them this. I preach them. If you want to look amazing, lift like a guy. If you have a partner, that's even better. Lift with your partner at the gym. Exactly what he does. Obviously, slightly lower weight than what he lifts. As heavy as you can for really good form, and you'll accompany that with a good diet, you look amazing. You won't look butchy or manly.
Yeah.
That's the biggest myth. Okay? You only look butchy and manly, super manly if you're taking performance enhancing drugs.
But you're hearing them.
Yeah.
You know if they are.
That's
Yeah.
But like the thing is I understand is why every chick wants to look like the chicks on like Instagram, but they all lift heavy.
They all lift heavy.
They've all got muscle mass.
Yep, they all lift heavy.
But that shape with like the round shoulders, glutes and like legs and everything like that. Like shit, I forgot I was going with that one.
They lift to failure, right?
Yeah.
They
They
give
lift
it all
heavy,
their
yeah.
best. They don't like lift lightweight 1,000 reps, right? They don't.
Exactly.
And they don't just go camp on the treadmill for hours and hours and that's it.
And don't be fooled, girls. If you see, let's say you're following an Instagram model, she's got an amazing body, a lot of muscle, and there's girls like that there, because we just said they lift heavy, right? But all they post is just heaps of fancy workouts, and then you see them not really lifting heavy. It's because one, they're just trying to demonstrate it. They can't demonstrate it with heavy weight. And two, they're doing the heavy weights behind the scenes, and they're also doing it for content. So lift heavy with good form, and find yourself a good training program. Follow it consistently, and you'll look amazing. You won't look manly at all. It's a myth.
I remember what I was going to say. I always get halfway through a sentence and forget what I was saying.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So like that muscle mass shape of like the chicks is that's the definition of toned.
Yes.
I find every people think like that looked as toned, but it's just a muscly chick who lifts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, I think it was really informative. I hope everyone learned something from this short.
This is good, man. Do this more often.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It was great having you guys, and follow us on Instagram, and the Joe Factor has an amazing YouTube channel, and MJ too, and catch you guys later.
Doesn't have YouTube.
I don't have YouTube. I got Instagram, but YouTube coming soon.
You do have a YouTube. I've seen it.
I forgot the password, so I can no longer. But it will be coming soon anyway. All right. See you guys.